So next on the core EDC is going to be my watch. Very simple watch. This is a Timex Expedition. It does not do a bunch of crazy things. There's no laser bolts that come shooting out of it. It's not going to tell you how cold it is or what the barometer reading is. It does not link up to satellite and give you GPS coordinates or anything like that. This is a cheap watch, okay? This is about $35, $40. And it tells you the time. And it tells you the date. And that's really about it. It does have a nice little light on it where a face all glows up. On it, I stuck one of them little clip-on compasses, and the reason that I stuck it on there was I guess just to be cool. I don't know. If I was out and about and in the woods and stuff like that, you know, I don't have to carry a compass with me. I've got one right here, or at least a backup right here on my watch band. A lot of people like to carry them up here. It started to hurt my wrist whenever I first put it on, so I slid it down to where it's actually down here along the bottom side of my wrist, so it doesn't bother me. But a cheap watch. This one is analog. It does run off a battery, which is the only bad thing about it. But you know, the batteries last a long time in these things. And again, I want to stay in the 99% here on Earth percentile. So battery operated. It does have face hands, which means it's not digital. I prefer a watch that has face hands on it, because with that you can actually tell direction, if you know how to, with the sun and your watch. So another core EDC item that's always on me is my watch. So another core EDC item is going to be my belt. It's on my pants right now. I don't really see any reason for me to take it off, but you know, get yourself a good belt. I like leather, but you can use whatever you want. You know, it doesn't matter if you're in shorts or pants or whatever. You know, nobody really notices a belt. And there's so many things that a belt is good for besides just holding your pants up. You know, if you had to, you could make a tourniquet out of it. If you had to, you could beat the hell out of something with it. Not saying that that's anything you could do. You might, you know, go to jail if you hit the wrong thing. But a belt is a great EDC item, and it's, again, a part of my core. So that pretty much does it for the core EDC items. All the thing that's really left is the if factor. So let's get into those. I believe that everybody, if I can get it off, I believe that everybody should carry a good multi-tool. I love a multi-tool. From the moment I wake up and put my pants on and stick my belt on, this thing goes on my side. It goes with me everywhere. The only reason that this is not part of my core EDC is because I wouldn't be allowed to get on a plane with this, okay? Remember the categories and the specifications of core EDC to if factor EDC. You know, they would never allow me to put this on a plane on my side. But this is the Gerber Black. I don't know, I've had it for a while. I haven't used it very much. It was sat in my drawer because I had a Leatherman, and finally I decided that the Leatherman had had enough. It was put up, and I pulled this one out. This one is the Gerber Diesel Black. It's got the multipliers, it's got the cutters. Down inside here, you've got a great big huge pair of scissors that I really like, and they cut really well. Okay, you've got a file, or I'm sorry, you got a saw. You've got your can opener. You've got your can opener, and you got a little flat tip screwdriver there. You've got your pop bottle opener, or vice versa, whichever one's which. You've got really a nice saw on this thing. I mean, the back side and the front side are two different grits. Nice little saw. I got my backup knife here, and that's the only thing that I'm going to use it for is really a backup. Okay. It's got a serrated edge here, which I'm not real fond of. I'm not real fond of serrated edge knives, but all in all, it's not too bad. And then inside here, put this down. You got a larger straight tip screwdriver right here. See if I can get that in the picture right there. Not too bad. And then you've also got a Phillips. Get that up there, right there. You got that Phillips one right there, and that's really handy to have a nice Phillips screwdriver. Of course, all of them lock in place with the locks here, but it's a good heavy duty multi-tool. And you know, a lot of people like the little minis, and that's fine, they slip right down into their pockets. I prefer a full length, hard nosed, get dirty, get down and into it pair of multi-pliers or multi-tool pliers. So a multi-tool. Next up, of course, is a knife, and this is a Kershaw, and I love the Kershaw knives. This is the 1605 Clash, I believe it is. It's a stainless steel. The blade length is 3 1/4 inches. The handle blade is 4 1/4, I believe is what it is. But what really brought me into this knife right here, and if you can see this, is this belt clip right here. I love belt clips on knives, but the ones that you normally get only have 1 screw, maybe 2 screws. This one has 3 screws, and the reason I like that is because all the other knives that I've had, including the Smith & Wesson knife that this one, Smith & Wesson M&P knife that this one replaced, had 2 screws, and the screws kept coming loose, and it ended up that I ended up losing one of them, and I had to take the damn clip off anyways. But this one's got 3 screws going across it. They're very tight, very well made, and I've had this knife for about 3 1/2, maybe 4 months, and this clip hasn't come loose at all. So very nice clip with the 3 screws. Other than that, it's a Kershaw, you know, good priced. It was under 30 bucks. Lock blade knife, and it's got the inner lock here, if you can see that right there. And if you look at them, you can see it's fully engaged into the blade. Okay, fully engaged into that blade, and that's fantastic. A lot of the cheaper ones, you bring them down and they don't fully engage, but this one fully engages. Let me see if I can get you to see that. See how it fully engaged the blade there to lock it? There's no play whatsoever in this knife. Love this knife. Great find. It does have the speed advantage here, or the fast actor, or whatever it is that the whatever different companies call these things now. Blade just flips right up and you're in business. So this is I have to consider this an if factor. You know, you can't take this on an airplane. You're not really supposed to take it into a courthouse or nothing like that. Of course, around here, you know, they let us do that. But this is not a backup blade. This is would be my primary blade for just a normal everyday carry scenario. The next thing that I carry is this. It's an Altoids tin can. On the back of it, I just stuck some camouflage tape to help make it blend in a little bit. This has medical stuff in it, bandages. It's got just everything else. I did a review on one of these not too long ago. You can go back and see what's inside of it if you want. The only thing different about this one than the one on that video is that I took about 5-6 feet of paracord and wrapped it around it and tied them off. And what you can do with this is you can stick this through your belt loop. And now that I've got my belt loose, you can stick your belt right through this. I promise it'll go. Okay? Carry this on your belt, and then on the back side, that's what it looks like. Okay? It's pretty inconspicuous, kind of tactical a little bit. Nobody would really think too much to see what this is on your belt, but it is medical stuff inside of it, and you could put a variety of different things in this. It really wouldn't matter. To get it out, all you do is simply grab either this end or flip it over and grab this end and pull, and you can see the tab sticking here. It just goes through and then through all these and pull that out, unwind it, and you're in business. So a nice little medical tin. Of course, I always carry a snuff can with me, and it does have snuff in it. Another thing that I carry with me all the time is a handkerchief or a bandana, 100% cotton. I've carried these for years, and my wife even today still rolls her eyes at me, asking me why I'm trying to be such an old man, because these are old man things. But you know, besides catching boogers and snot, these things have a lot of different uses and a lot of different situations. So I always try and carry one around with me just in case of that if factor. Okay, so this is another Phoenix, and it is the LD12. This is probably one of the finest lights that I have come across as far as the one battery light goes. I'm a sucker for a one battery light. I figure why have 4 batteries or 2 batteries or 8 batteries when you can just use one and get almost the same thing. So very simply, you have a button here in the back that turns it on. It comes on to the lowest setting. Up here on the side you have a button that changes the settings. Okay, so that's low, medium, high. That's turbo. That's 125 lumens. And then if you hold it in, you get your flash, right? Can you see the flash? Okay, and it's different pulses. If you hold it in some more, well, I didn't hold it in long enough. You hold it in some more, you get your SOS. So 6 different functions of the light, a low, a medium, a high, and a turbo. The turbo being, of course, 125 lumens off of one AA battery. So this is the Phoenix LD12. Love this light. Goes with me in my pocket just about everywhere I go, with the exception to work. But we'll get into my work EDC a little bit later. So, nice flashlight. And last but not least is my concealed carry. This is the Beretta Nano. Love this gun. I have the 8-shot clip. You know, what can you say about it? Absolutely love this gun, the Beretta Nano. I haven't done a review on it, but there are plenty of reviews out there on it. I carry it in. It's just a cheap little holster from Outbags. Got it off of Amazon. Fits in real nice. It's an inside the waistband holster, and it goes inside, and it fits right on my side very nicely underneath some clothes. You don't even know it's there. So that's my EDC. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I showed you maybe a few things that maybe you didn't carry, or a few items that maybe you thought were neat enough that maybe you would want to look into or research a little bit more. So until next time, this is North Central. Thanks for watching.